We are live.
Hi.
Hi, Maddie. Welcome back.
Thanks. Am I the first recurring guest?
No, Jack. Jack's got you beat. But you are the second and first
Okay.
female.
Okay.
First
fine.
female guest ever and first recurring. So
Such an honor.
I think we have no choice but to talk about Blair Bacon for 2 hours.
Oh my goodness. Where do we start?
Go to Soho House, Blair, if you're listening to this. This won't be released until November. If you still haven't gone, that's insane.
That's insane. I told Blair this, that I'm still waiting for the moment that, because he knows I'm there every single morning, that I'm going to turn the corner of the gym. He really doesn't even know where the gym is because he hasn't gotten his welcome tour yet.
It's a nice gym.
It's a nice gym. It's a nice gym. And so,
I haven't been.
But you have to turn the corner and then you see the whole, all the weight racks, all the free weights, all the machines and everything. And I always say one morning, I hope I just turn this corner and see
You're
Blair.
Starting your day and see
Starting
Blair.
my day seeing Blair, but that
Everything
hasn't
gets
happened
a little
yet.
brighter. The world gets a little better.
But
People
that
are a little
hasn't
nicer
happened
to
yet.
each other.
I know. I'm just going to be that little boost of serotonin I need of just seeing Blair.
But until that day, it's just
Till
a
then,
cruel,
it's just
harsh
gloomy.
world. It
Waking
is.
up at 6:30 in the morning.
It's very sad. Well, I got a lot going on here with the projector. You are only the second person to have a projector.
I like
James was the first.
Okay.
It's been sitting there. I got an iPad recently.
I know.
I bought one.
I was going to
I'm
say,
an
that's
iPad kid
new.
now.
You're an iPod kid.
Well, I've been working for 2 years. I saw on Prime. It was like $270.
Well, the Prime Day deal that was 2 weeks
for this
ago.
iPad. I'm like, that's pretty
That's
good.
a really good deal.
And I do school. I'm doing this podcast
And
stuff.
it's easier for travel if you
justified
don't want to bring your laptop. If you're on a non-work trip, you can just bring your iPad.
When I'm about to go to Europe for school.
Yeah.
So I can use this and put all my notes and
Yeah,
stuff
because
I gotta read.
do you have the keyboard, or you could just get the keyboard attachment for it if you need it.
I just ordered a off-brand pencil.
Oh my god, perfect.
The keyboard though is weird because you can't it only folds in one direction, which I don't really like.
So you can't do how you're doing it right now.
I don't think
unless
it would
it's open.
replace my computer, but I think I can use it for some things.
Yeah.
But anyways, do you want an official title read? An official introduction?
Sure.
The first official
I
introduction?
know. I feel like we didn't do that last time.
Well, for anybody just listening, we have Maddie on the screen here on her company's website. Madison Carnahan is the operations manager for Collaborative Safety LLC.
Mm-hmm.
She received her bachelor's degree in business communications and public relations / marketing from the University of Kentucky.
Go Big
Madison brings a new perspective to collaborative safety with her expertise in marketing and public relations, helping expand our presence on social media and on virtual platforms. In addition, Madison handles the scheduling and many aspects of the day-to-day business operations for the company. Welcome to the show, Maddie.
Thank you.
Should I keep? Maybe I'll just.
Maybe just
Should
leave
I
it
just
up.
leave it?
Yeah, just leave it up. Why not?
Yeah, we'll do that. Go to my.
And if you're wondering what my bio is for Modell Consulting Group, it's the same exact thing.
Really? Except it just says
Except
Modell
the title-
Consulting
It
Group.
says Modell Consulting Group instead of Collaborative Safety.
Makes sense. Where'd it go? Now it's not working. Already having technical difficulties.
Hey,
Oh, well.
that's
We'll
the
turn it-
experience of being on the Average Joe podcast. But hey, if NBC couldn't figure out,
experience.
No.
Every episode has technical difficulties.
No. But it's just everyday life, because literally NBC last night, the NBA opening night. Did you see what was happening? Maria Taylor, they were all freaking out. They couldn't figure out the sound. There was producers walking on set because nothing was working while they were on live television. So, it happens.
Yeah,
You
at
just
least
gotta
this
roll
isn't
with
as
it.
high stakes.
I know, right? Opening out of the NBA season.
Yeah, this is much less pressure. Although I don't know what's
You'll
going
have it
on
all dialed in for season 2.
for season 2 of. I don't know if I'm doing seasons.
Have you thought about doing seasons?
No, I thought I'm just gonna keep going and try to do it once a week until I can't.
I like that.
Yeah.
What did you say? What was the number of podcasts that people do before they quit? 20?
If you get to 21 podcasts, you have made more episodes than 99% of podcasts.
So look,
We're already here.
We're
This
already
is episode
here.
30.
I know. We're already here.
That's crazy.
That's
3-0.
insane. I'm so proud of
And the
you.
projector's still not working. I might just turn it off. At least
Just
we
do
got
it.
that introduction.
Yeah, just unplug it.
Yeah.
Why not?
All right. I guess we'll just talk. It's kind of distracting anyways.
Yeah.
And if you're just listening, you can't see it.
Yeah.
So
It's okay.
last time I feel like we just yapped about everything and anything.
Life. We talked before Taylor Swift got engaged.
Oh, was that before?
It was
Must have
literally
been right
it was
before.
a week before.
All right, Maddie, tell us your thoughts on Taylor Swift being engaged.
Well, so actually, before when we recorded that podcast, it was literally like that day that was announced that like her website like was having an announcement, and everyone started freaking out. And literally that evening was when she announced the new album, and I did stay up till midnight for the reveal. I will. I mean,
how is the new album?
It's good. I won't say it's like my top, like, and definitely like I know that a lot of people are upset that it's not as lyrically like I'm blanking on the word that inclined as her other albums, like
lyrically impressive.
Yes, like as like Midnights or Folklore,
no
Evermore, or Tortured Poets Department. But I like it. And I think just for her, like it really, she did talk about how she wrote this album while on tour last summer in Europe and about just falling in love with Travis. And you can definitely feel that in the whole album about her, how in love she is. And it's just about it's a fun album, which I think she deserves to have because she's been having these very lyrically intense albums that talk about a lot about her heartbreak and all this stuff. So, I mean, why can't the girl have a little fun? And I'm all in support of that.
Yeah. Why can't girls have more fun?
She's Taylor fucking Swift. She can have as much fun as she wants. But yeah, but then she got engaged like a week after the podcast. And
did they announce it on his podcast?
No, they announced the album on her podcast. Like
on his, right?
On his. Yeah. And
if only I knew a Taylor Swift to announce her album on my podcast. Hey, how many views would I get? Taylor Swift was she's scrolling on YouTube, average show podcast comes up. She's like, this is the podcast.
She lives in Franklin, so she's probably like, oh, I'm only like down the street, so I'll just pop on over.
Yeah, she's like, this guy's wearing a bucket hat. His projector works half the time. He's the perfect host for me to announce.
He's non-controversial.
New album release. Yeah.
And but yes, she posted it on her Instagram. But I'm so happy for her. I think it's gonna be the most beautiful wedding ever.
Fun?
Can a girl
Where's the
have
wedding
fun?
gonna be?
I don't know. I hope.
Where do you think? You could probably bet on that. I bet there's websites you could.
I'm
bet.
sure. I think that she's gonna do some like.
Think she's gonna steal my thunder? Go to Italy?
I was gonna say some like Lake Como shit. I don't know. Like I don't like. It's just I think
I did it first.
Yeah, you could literally say that. Like Taylor's been copying you,
but I will do it.
But she just has to get married after April 14th. And but yeah, so I don't know what she's gonna do. I think she's gonna literally. She has such a talent for just making music. I think she's just gonna keep, even if she doesn't go on tour.
How old is she?
34, 35. I think she's turning 35 next month. No. 36.
We have a fact checker downstairs.
Fact checker downstairs.
36. Since the iPad's already not working.
I know.
I can't believe I was messing with this for like 30 minutes and it was working the entire time.
Hey.
Sad.
I
don't know what we'd be pulling up though. Like a picture of Taylor Swift. You guys know what she looks like.
Yeah, everyone knows what she looks like. But so that's it. Like, I just think that they're going to get married and she's going to keep making music whether she goes on tour or not. And I hope they have a ton of babies. And
how many?
I think that they would have at least like 4.
I think 4 babies.
But I mean, they're going to have to get started soon. She's starting 36. Unless she's having babies.
They could also just have so
Kourtney
much money.
Kardashian.
They don't even have to take care of that thing.
No, Kourtney Kardashian did have a baby at like 47. So, I mean.
You're pushing some risk.
You are.
Your chances of something going wrong
are a lot higher. And I imagine your like patience and your energy levels are just only declining.
Yeah.
So are we going to get into the story about why you're wearing this bucket hat? Have you talked about that on the podcast yet?
No, I wore it very briefly for one of the DJ sets Jordan and I did. Mm-hmm. And we played Take It Off by Fisher. Yeah. And I had it in my bag because we were about to go to Daily Bread in the Caverns. And I ran and I put it on just for the song. And I was like, everybody get naked.
Very Fisher. It looks a lot better on you than it did on me.
So tell the story.
Well, I mean, the story isn't that elaborate, but the fact that we were at Deep Tropics in August, which was so fun.
It was so hot.
It was so hot. Oh my God. It was so hot. And someone else in the group had a bucket hat. I think you just made a comment where you were like, I really like that bucket hat.
I've also wanted a bucket hat for a long time.
Really?
And everyone always shuts me down. Anna Kate's like, no. My parents are like, no. I'm like, no one has supported me in my bucket hat journey until you, Maddie.
Until then, you were like, you made some comment. You're like, oh, I like that bucket hat. Then I was like, I have a Sherpa furry one if you want it.
Like, say less.
And then you're like, okay, bring it tomorrow. And then you want like a month later, you're like, oh, here's your bucket hat. And I was like, honestly, you can keep it.
Well, I think I said it. I was like, can I just keep it? You're like, yeah, I don't really.
Like,
It looks better on you.
Like I wore it once like 3 years ago, and then it's just been collecting space in my closet. So I'm trying to get rid of stuff. So might as well.
I've already put it to use since
I know.
Deep Tropics.
You wore it at Daily Bread
I did.
and at your little DJ sets.
I did. Well,
Just
for one
jamming?
of them, for one song. But hey, I might wear it for Tape B Friday. You never know.
Wait, that's Friday? Oh my goodness. I feel like that's not. I feel like you just talked about buying tickets like a month ago.
Yeah, it does. Life
Time
flies,
has been
doesn't
flying.
it?
But Deep Tropics was literally 2 months ago,
Yeah, it's
which is
crazy.
insane.
Time goes quick.
Are you looking forward to your trip to Lund in 2 weeks?
I am. Not even 2 weeks. I leave next Thursday.
Oh my god.
Next
Literally
Thursday
a
night.
week.
Yeah. It is weird because my flight's at 9 p.m. So then I just try my best to sleep on the flight.
Yeah.
And then it's like a day later and I'm in Europe.
Are you able to sleep well on the flights?
No. I did do this strategy on my last one though. So like I'm in economy for anyone listening. I'm sure if I could do one
We're
of the
balling on a budget over
live
here.
where you know how the headrest they kind of fold.
Yeah.
I had a jacket and I tied it and wrapped it around my head so it supported me a bit when I was leaning.
Okay.
And I actually slept better than I think I've ever slept on an international flight, but I slept like maybe
Like
2 hours.
2 hours. Yeah.
And yeah, it was kind of, you kind of just wake up and you're like,
Yeah.
what's going on?
I think the most I've ever slept on an international flight has been maybe 4 hours. Like it hasn't. And once again, I've never done lie flat. I assume that if I did lie flat, I would be taking every sleeping pill to make and I would just sleep well. Like, you know.
But then is it worth the life
But
flat?
is it worth the lie flat? Because then I always think about what would my first lie flat experience be. And then I think that I just want to enjoy every single second of it, that I would be too excited and wouldn't want to go to sleep.
I know. I saw this YouTube video. This guy found some insane points deal. It was like 60,000 points, Chicago to Japan. And
I feel
it
like
wasn't
you
even just
mentioned this
lie
before.
flat. It was like a private suite.
It's like where they close the door.
And it was all you could eat, all you could drink,
Sounds like a dream.
caviar, gold plated,
You're
whatever.
greeted with champagne when you walk
from
on.
1802.
It's like Dom Perignon.
Yeah, I think it was.
Yeah.
And that would be cool. But
That would be an experience. That would be so much fun.
yeah,
How did you figure out? Was that like a points guy thing, or was that someone else?
it was just a YouTube video
Oh my
that popped
god!
up.
People just really know how to hack the system.
Yeah,
It's impressive.
except I've been looking at it, trying to hack it too, and I'm like, this just doesn't work. Maybe you just have to be super flexible, and
That's
on
true.
where you're going and when you go
Like you fly,
to just find the best deal.
you fly on like a Wednesday or something. Like you're not flying
Yeah,
on
and
like
you-
a weekend.
and
or,
you'd almost have to do, I think, two big
stops.
airports.
Oh, 2 big airports. Yeah, like or my friend, a person that I know, she was telling me that she just leaves the Google Flights alerts on, so when like
Mhm.
flights are really cheap, but then she's flying she's like, I don't care what flight I'm on, so I make multiple stops, and I'm like, I can't. Like 2 and 2 stops seems like a lot, because then the travel day ends up being like 18 hours. You know what I mean?
Is a lot.
Like 18 or 20 hours, depending on how long your layovers are. Where I'm like, is it worth the flight being that cheap for like you're spending a whole day, you know,
Mm.
not just an evening.
I've
and getting
never
there in the morning.
done this, but I saw someone said this on Reddit, and it seems pretty smart, but high risk. They basically said, my wife and I, we know we like to book trips really far in advance.
Mhm.
So we'll just find the absolute cheapest, most ridiculous, like 4 layovers, different times overnight. He goes, because they always change it by the time it actually gets. And when they change it, they allow you to change your flight for free on the
free.
airline. And then we'll just get a normal flight. And he's like, that's worked for us pretty much every time we booked a trip.
Oh my god! But I wonder if there's ever been a situation where they didn't change it,
Yeah.
and then they're just screwed.
But could you do it refundable maybe?
Maybe,
I mean, it seems like
or just get the
that
flight,
does
or just
happen,
get the
though.
flight credit, and then just like cancel it, get the flight credit, and then rebook
Like
it.
it's very rare to have a 2-stop international trip that you book months in advance that something doesn't change.
I never
Like
knew
one
that.
of the flights change or something. And pretty much every airline will let you adjust for
because
free
it
if
was
something
out of your
changes.
control that the flight
Yeah.
changed. Like, I mean, even when I flew to California in September, my Delta flight got changed where I was originally supposed to be landing at 2, and then I wasn't going to be landing at SFO until like 4 p.m. And so then like I called, and they were like, oh, because I was like, I need you to bump me to the earlier flight. And they were like, oh, great. Like you get to do that for free. So I mean, honestly, that's a great hack.
Yeah. I mean, it's bold.
It's a bold
you
because
don't
then
know
you're
exactly
kind of
what you'll
like,
be getting, but I thought that was interesting.
you're kind of going in blind. I just saw a TikTok recently of a girl who is a flight attendant for one of the big carriers, so like either United, American, or Delta, and she was saying how
No love for Southwest.
I know. She was saying how she does this like flight roulette, and so her and her family were going to, I want to say they were going to like Paris, and so she was like, I told my parents, and like it was just like her and her husband and then her parents. She was like, I told us to get like that we were all on the standby list. Like 2 days before our actual flight for our trip was going to leave, and to see where we'd end up. Like I put in some things to be put on any standby list, and she was like, and then so they all get to the airport. They don't know if they're even getting on this flight, but they all get to the airport, and then she's like, okay, she's like, just gonna like 30 minutes before the flight is boarding. She's like, I guess we're going to Rome before we go to Paris. Like, and I'm like,
oh, wow.
Like, so they do this like flight roulette to see what standby flights they can get on. And then they go on, they just do their trip from that spot.
I'd be about that.
And
although
I was that's kind of
fun. Yeah. Like,
but the perks, like I remember.
And those flights aren't like, she doesn't have to pay anything extra, right?
No.
They're basically saying we have extra
I mean,
room.
you have to sit in like economy, but she even said that one time her family got placed, they were on standby and they got upgraded, and like her parents got to fly Delta One, and while like her and her husband, like they were like, my parents have never flown lie flat, so we wanted them to go sit up in the front, and then we'll sit in economy. But yeah, it's nothing like additional cost because she works for the air. But I was like, oh my god, that's so like interesting. And I had a friend that I worked at Lululemon with back in Sacramento, and her like husband's father was a pilot, and they would only ever fly standby. So like, there was times where she would like have to call and be like, oh, I can't come in. Like I got back late a day later that for my trip because we thought we were going to be able to get on this flight, and then there was no spots.
Yeah.
So that would be the downside.
I mean, makes
of it.
sense.
But flying standby and you're flying like free basically. Like,
yeah.
I don't know why you wouldn't take that up.
Yeah, and I'm sure most flights probably do have space, although it doesn't feel like it. No. Every time I've been on a Southwest flight, they're like, every seat
is full.
But maybe that's after the standby people get put on.
Maybe. But yeah, they're like, every seat is full. There will be no extra seats on this flight. You need to make use of
And there will be no storage space.
There'll be no storage space. They'll be like, if you want to check your bag at the gate, this is your last opportunity. We're going to be limited on bin space.
Every time. I saw this other guy. He keeps doing day trips from New York, but he went to Rome, which was pretty cool.
I think, is he on TikTok?
I'm sure he is. I saw it on Instagram.
Okay.
But then he did one where he went to Egypt for a day trip, which was so funny. And he explained it was like within 24 hours he flew, and then I think his flight back was within the 24 hours. So he flew direct from New York to Egypt.
Because then he's gaining hours
pyramids,
on the way back.
Ate dinner, like went through some stuff, and then was on a flight back.
I've seen people do that when they're like one flight away from like retaining status for the next year, where a girl was like, to keep my, platinum medallion status at Delta, she was like, I'm taking like a flight from LA to Vegas, which is like 40 minutes, 30 minutes. And she was like, I'm literally like spending my morning taking that flight and then getting on the returning flight just so I could retain, because she was like, I was so close to retaining my status, I needed to just book a cheap flight just to like, that was short, just to be able to retain it. I was like, honestly, because that status is hard to like achieve and to even retain. If I was on that level, like the level that your dad is on, I would so be doing that. Like I would be like, okay, I'm blocking off today, flying up to Chicago real quick, flying back, you know?
I'd be about random stuff like that.
Yeah. Like I'd be like, okay, I'm just going to go have lunch in Chicago real quick and retain my status and come back. Like, I mean, that's smart. I don't know why you wouldn't do that. Like keeping it for another year. That'd be so helpful.
There was, I think it was United did something in the 80s where they said, if you give us $500,000, you'll get a fly for free.
I think I saw that. Like free for the rest of your life.
For the rest of your life.
Yeah.
And I think like 80 people paid it. You probably, I mean, you had to have a lot of money if you're just spending $500,000 on this.
Yeah.
But one guy took uber advantage of this deal.
Okay.
And I think he did all these random trips where he would go to like Rome for a day or whatever. And he used it, like he made so much money off United. I think they even put his name on one of their planes.
I feel like I know who you're talking about because I think I'm thinking of the same guy. Like that was like, he was like, yeah, I took advantage of this opportunity and I've been everywhere for free, which is, I mean, he paid for it, but still, but he's got his money's worth.
Yeah. And I think the other thing was was flying so much, so he got so many points and status. Like his hotels were free. All the stuff he did was
my
pretty much
God.
paid for because he was getting these flights for free, but still getting the points.
United probably was like, that was the worst idea that we've ever had.
I doubt it, because if you think, there was probably 88 other people who didn't make money on it, who probably were just wealthy and just bought it or died
And
soon
didn't
after.
use it as much or something.
Yeah. They
Maybe.
probably, and it brought attention. So they
Good
put his name on a
marketing.
thing. They can't hate him that much.
No. If anything, make him like a brand ambassador. Be like,
Yeah.
look at like, have him like tell all his stories about like where he's gone or his favorite
Okay,
place
him on
that
the
he's gone.
podcast. Him and Taylor Swift together.
You should. Reach out to Taylor Swift's people
Yeah.
and his people.
Yeah, I'll have my people talk to their people.
You're bound to get an instant response.
Maddie, you're my people, by the way.
I actually do know someone that I think knows her people, but I don't think I can cash in any favors. I don't think I have any favors to cash
Oh, we're
in.
cashing in all the favors for this podcast. I'm going broke or going home with this one.
You gotta go big or go home.
Yeah.
You know?
I wonder if I'll have a famous guest. I mean, I will. If I keep up with this.
I
I
mean,
don't know who will be the
one
first.
day
and
you
what's
could.
considered famous?
I mean, ask Gunner to be on. Gunner would probably be on.
That would be pretty famous.
You know, or like Myers,
Yeah, Mark
know.
Bulger.
Mark Bulger. I mean, you could have some famous people.
Yeah.
That look at that. You afterwards, you're gonna be like, "Hey, Mark, do you want to go on my podcast?"
He's so quiet though.
Yeah. You're like, let's talk about the NFL and talk about T-Line.
Yeah.
Our resident fact checker just walked in.
Any facts for us?
Any facts for us?
What are you guys talking about?
We're talking about famous people. Who's the most famous person in the world?
Probably right now, Taylor Swift globally.
Thank you,
Can you look it up?
my girl.
We want official stats. We
My
can't.
girl. last time we said it was Taylor Swift and Donald Trump.
I thought about this. I think Cristiano or Ronaldo.
Yeah,
And then like
he's up there.
Messi. Those got to be in the world most famous.
Is the most famous because he's mainly famous.
He's the most powerful person in the world.
Well, can I don't or see what it says? I think Donald Trump certainly would be one of the most.
I think
well-known
like the
people in
top
world.
four are those four. Like it's like Trump, Taylor Swift, Cristiano Ronaldo, and Lionel Messi.
Yeah.
Did you see the engagement ring that Cristiano Ronaldo got his wife?
What's it look like?
It's like the largest thing you'll ever see. It's like almost like it's like obnoxiously big where it's like, how is she not getting robbed or killed every single time she wears that out in public?
Mark Zuckerberg.
It's a-
Taylor
What is that? What is that list from?
Swift, who's the most
Chat GPT.
Oh, it's just ChatGPT. Wait, find. It's what?
It's Google.
Google?
Google AI.
But it's Google AI.
Okay, look at this.
Oh wow. That ring is huge. This is what he got his wife.
Yeah,
I wonder if I can even show it in the
like
camera.
it's insane.
That ring
that's Saudi
is the
money.
size of that is the biggest diamond I've ever seen in
Isn't
my
it
life. How many
insane?
carats is that?
I don't know, probably like 100.
You know it's real too.
No, you know. I mean, he's getting paid like 120 million guaranteed a
He's
year.
what- he
So,
really
like-
might be the most famous person in the world, and that not even to mention his
Let's see
other
what ChatGPT
sponsorships and
says.
deals. What's your take on lab grown versus real diamonds?
I'm a real diamond girl.
Why?
Because they're timeless and they always grow in value over time. And I think I always want the real thing. I know that I'm all for women getting whatever diamond that they want, and I know that lab growns are more, better for the economy and they're more financially
Well,
friendly.
What's interesting though, and I looked it up, they're like you can't tell the difference. Like
Yeah.
structurally, they're the same.
Yeah.
The only difference is know.
I know. I think I could tell in some pictures. Like if it's like moissanite, which is like a form of lab grown diamond, like the brilliance is a lot more
I'm
brilliant
sure
than
there's
diamond.
some, but I think like chemically it's the same structure from what I was reading, which totally
Interesting.
could be wrong too.
And like I said, like I love that it gives people a more affordable option. I mean, you're still spending a lot of money on.
I mean,
like, a
that
diamond.
lab grown is like a couple million. I can't even imagine what he spent on it.
In 2025. Okay, I'm asking ChatGPT.
What are you gonna propose to, Maddie?
Tell Blair to get on it. Just
All right,
kidding.
Blair, go to Soho, get a ring, get your life together.
Oh my God. Okay. The most famous person in the world right now is Cristiano Ronaldo.
Yeah.
While it's inherently subjective to determine exactly who's the most famous person in the world at any given time, many reliable sources in 2025 point to Cristiano Ronaldo. Wow. He's number
he's
one by
just
total
so well
cross-platform reach with like social media followers and global recognition.
And he seems like a good dude.
Yeah.
Like he's a family guy.
Family guy. Him and Georgina have 4 kids together.
Wait,
Or no,
so
he
did
has
they
one.
just get engaged,
He has
or
one.
that was
He has
just
one from a previous marriage, and then I think they have 3 together. They had a really tragic story where I think she had a stillborn, or they lost a baby, and it was like really tragic for like he had to take time off from soccer. Like it was like a real I remember that story. But yeah, I want to say he has one from a previous marriage, and then they have 3. They have like
So
4
did
boys.
he just propose to her, or
Yeah, they've been together for like 10 or 12
I
years.
just assumed they were married.
Which, if I was her, I would have locked that up like years ago. But,
Probably
I mean,
went up
she
to
probably
her.
has the perks, like, still, even though they weren't
Yeah.
together.
He'd be paying a lot of child support if he left.
So the other people behind Cristiano Ronaldo. So maybe they're not naming Donald Trump because he's a political figure, but it's Taylor Swift, Beyonce, Elon Musk, Lionel Messi, which makes sense.
It's a
That
fair
checks out.
list.
But I feel like Beyonce's kind of on the like 1A to those
Mm.
groups. You know what I mean? Like I would still think that like Cristiano, Taylor Swift, Elon, and Lionel are like 1, Donald Trump 1, and then Beyonce like 1A, 1B, whatever the level below that would be.
Yeah, I'm probably like a 2.
Joe
We
Modell
just
is a
hit
2.
500 subscribers on YouTube.
That's so exciting! Yay!
Nearing 1,000 plays on Spotify. We're
Hey,
killing it.
you're only going up from here.
It is crazy. I mean, these videos, like, if I get 100 views on a 2-hour podcast, that's insane.
That's insane.
100
Because people like because that's
tuned
like
in.
from start to finish, right?
No.
Oh.
No, it could be like 2 minutes.
2 minutes, but
still, call it 2 minutes times 100. That's
Hi.
and
I
and
see you're
sometimes it's
expanding
more.
your reach across TikTok, which I know you
Get a
don't.
little active.
I know you.
I still don't use it.
Joe has been a resident anti-TikTok person.
I wouldn't say I had it at one point.
He's
and
he's very disciplined. Okay, he's not like an anti like, oh, I don't want TikTok. Blah, blah. It's like more just like Joe is very disciplined in his routine and like wellness and all that, and so that's why he doesn't
Thanks,
have
Maddie.
it. You're welcome. Like
well,
he like
I was wasting a lot of time when I was just
Yes.
using it.
and
I
like
still
you're very aware of that.
Yeah. Like AK will send stuff to my old account that she'll show me sometimes when we're together. And I get why people use it. It's
Yeah.
funny and entertaining, but I know I hate feeling I'm like, wow, I just scrolled
scrolling.
for 30 minutes.
Yeah, no,
I
it's
learned
terrifying.
nothing and did nothing.
I'm working on that right now. No, I have I love when I have to send Anna Kate TikToks, and I usually only send them to her when I know you guys are together. And I'm like, make sure you show Joe this. Because it's usually some like Subtronics set at 7
Yeah.
stars.
AK, we did hibachi where they come
Oh,
to
yeah.
our house last weekend. And they do the white hats. I'm sure you saw, but
I
hers
did.
was kids' life advice from TikTok. Mine was warning may cause hearing loss. Oof.
Ooh.
I got that hat. I'm like, oh, that's
Wait,
accurate.
who wrote these? Like who came up with them?
Lizzie and Gracie.
Okay. What was like other? What was
Blair
Blair's?
was. You're like, what was Blair's? Blair. So it was almost difficult with Blair because there's just so many different routes you could go. But they settled on he's got a history of kind of throwing up anywhere but the toilet. So literally, but throws up anywhere but the toilet. I'm not gonna.
Toilet.
Should I tell a story? No, I'm not gonna do Blair like that.
It's okay. We don't have to do them like that.
Sanders was really funny, but he was kind of offended.
What was it? Or is that not appropriate for
It
the
doesn't
podcast?
even really make sense. It was just in quotes, where my hug at?
Where am I? Okay.
Like he was so mad. He's like, that should have gone to Blair. And then Gibby's was most likely to make eye contact while eating a banana.
Did
Just
he actually do
insane.
that?
No, these were just
Oh,
like
okay.
I'm trying to think what else were good ones.
Is Gibby the one that ate the pie?
Yeah.
Destroyed the pie
Gibby
eating
ate that pie.
competition.
Yeah. I forgot you were there for that. Yeah, no, He did destroy that pie.
Blair was struggling.
One of them, I won't even say her name because this one was kind of mean, but it was just peaked in middle school. I'm like, ooh.
Ouch. I would have been like, ooh,
Yeah.
that seems like it cut a little deep.
One of our friends sells Dodger, who lives with Blair and Xander. He sells windows and was like talks about windows like it's foreplay. Like, it's pretty funny.
Gets turned on by talking about windows. He's like, you should see the dual pane on
But
these.
yeah.
They really keep in.
No, he keeps
they're
a mo- he
great.
has a
They're
model
great
in
for
his
air
car.
the summers and air conditioning. That you'll get the bang for your
Pretty
buck.
much. He drives a Tesla. He's got a whole like there's a case for it, but it's a window pane in his car as a model.
Hey, if he's passionate about it, I'm sure he sells a lot of windows.
No, he does. He does really well at what he does.
Didn't Blair like sell knives or something?
I think that was Brock.
Oh.
Blair sold insurance.
Oh.
Even worse. I feel like knives and insurance kind of go hand in
What
hand.
type of insurance?
Health insurance.
Okay.
What other kinds of auto?
Yeah. life
Life,
insurance.
No, health insurance.
And
We'd be,
just-
I'd be over. He'd be like, "All right, let's go get something to eat." We're in the car. He's like making calls. Like, dude.
Blair is a Renaissance man, and he's only 24 years old. Crazy.
Yep.
Ugh.
Oh, Blair. But the hibachi thing was cool.
That's really fun. That's something that we did for Cassidy's bachelorette party, and then we're also going to be doing for Shannon's bachelorette party because, like, it's
Hibachi.
yeah, like I mean, because it comes down to what, like after tip, like around like $80 to $100 a person. So I mean, I
Yeah.
feel like it's easier than going out, especially on bachelorettes. Like when you're trying to navigate, like that's something with planning Shannon's bachelorette right now is she doesn't necessarily want to go out, which is great for 30A because 30A there's like no bars.
Where you gonna go?
Exactly. So it works out great for that because then it's not like people are going to be like, oh, we should all go out, like everything. And then like either guilt tripping her or just making her feel like she has to do something that she doesn't want to do. I mean, it's her trip. She can do whatever she wants. And so one thing I was like, oh my God, we should definitely do hibachi just because it solves the dinner problem. You don't have to navigate everyone like calling multiple Ubers. Do Ubers even exist in 30A? And
They have such little infrastructure.
such a little
I kind of worked
infrastructure.
there for a little bit. Not gonna
And
talk
so
about
it's
that,
like,
but-
like we're trying to rely on an Uber. I feel like you'd get one, you'd like get connected to one. It'd be like, it'll be here in 25 minutes because it'll be coming from like Panama City Beach or like Destin
yeah.
or something. So so it solves the dinner issue and it's just
you can
like,
get hibachi over there though.
yeah. Not that,
That
like,
makes sense actually.
there's actually a lot because I feel like a lot of bachelorette parties are actually happening in 30A right now.
Mm.
I feel like that's kind of becoming a trend. And so it works out. And so we're definitely going to do that one night because then it's like everyone can drink as much as they want, hang out, not have to leave. all that.
Hibachi.
Hibachi.
When are
That's
you going?
great drunk food. Not till May. Like Mother's Day weekend. So
At least it's warm.
May. Well, that's the thing. Like, so her wedding's June 6th. And so like if we want to do 30A, like going anytime before May, it's like still cold. You know,
Mhm.
like it's not like beach weather. So it's like, okay. But then it's like we don't want to have it so close to the wedding. This is about as close as we can get to the wedding. Because she doesn't want to like she like wants to like make sure she's like, you know, feeling her best, you know, leading up to the wedding. So like not drinking, eating well, working out constantly and everything. So
Girls love that stuff.
I love that stuff.
Right before a trip, they're like, "I'm gonna only eat lettuce and do Pilates 12 times a day."
I love that stuff.
And Anna Kate's like, "Don't even show me a chocolate or ice cream. I don't even want to."
Because Anna Kate does have a sweet tooth.
Oh
that's
yeah.
that's one thing
but
that
she's
like
also
she's
like,
also
incredibly
fit and in shape and eats a very well balanced diet.
Although that girl does love.
She loves a sweet tooth. Like whenever she comes over, she's always like, I feel like after we eat and we might have eaten like a big meal. She's always like, wonder where
You'll never see
There's
someone so locked
a
in
little
as,
treat.
as Anna Kate eating a chocolate chip cookie dough ice cream and digging out the little scoops. You know?
Oh, the scoops in the ice cream.
Oh yeah.
the best.
I mean, she is like laser focused.
I wonder-
She'll hand me the thing. They're all gone. I'm like, what?
I wonder if she's tried the chocolate chip cookie dough brownie ice cream
I
from
guarantee
Van
she
Leeuwen.
has.
They open a Van Leeuwen literally like downstairs from my apartment in the whole Newhoff district thing, and it's dangerous because sometimes I'm like, oh,
They did a free ice cream
maybe I
night at
wanna
Jenny's
pop up.
in
Oh, so good.
Wedgwood, Houston.
Yeah.
I guess it was like their opening night. And AK and we went to an engagement party and we're like, let's go get free ice cream after. There was probably 200 people in line. It was insane. was like, I'd rather just pay at this point.
Totally.
So we did not wait.
No, well, even at Van Leeuwen, because it was only been, I went like probably 3 weeks ago, and it only been open for like 2 weeks. And the system, I had to wait. And like, glad it was a Friday night, glad it was busy, whatever. But I was getting to the point where the system of like, they would have you get the ice cream. Like, this is how I feel like my one where I'm not a Karen. I will never like give feedback, but like where I like things like this piss me off in public when things don't run well. Like, this is like one thing that just like gets my blood boiling, where I'm kind of like, do I need to clock in and like help you guys
Like,
out?
I swear I'm not a Karen.
I feel like you guys aren't doing this properly. But like they would like, someone would ask you for your ice cream and then walk, and then they'd be like, okay, come with me to the cash register. So then it's like this constant back and forth. So it was taking forever. And I swear the woman in front of me tried about 25 samples.
That always happens.
25
you have a little
samples.
kid who just has no idea what they want.
And I'm like, okay, the system there should be just one person at the fucking register and person is doing the scoops. And then you'd be like, okay, go down there and have them check you out, everything. Like, but the ice cream was worth it. The point of the story is that it was still worth the wait.
Again, I wasn't, the experience.
But I was getting impatient.
Hey, that's fair.
But
I would, yeah,
for
you know
ice
how
cream?
you know how patient I am. So. One thing about me is I'm patient,
super patient,
reserved, artistic. I'm more autistic than I am artistic.
I was like, I am not artistic at all. Like, creatively, the most
like
creative
I could
get is
maybe draw a Superman S.
the
It wouldn't even be good.
the most creative I get is using a Canva template for work for the social media. Like, that's an already pre-made template. Like, I'm not drawing anything on Adobe, Premiere Pro, Photoshop, any of that.
Can't do it.
Hell no. Nope. My mind would just go blank. Like, there's just nothing like that would creatively happen there. Never happened. Poof. Artistically.
Yeah. Give me an instrument you'll want to,
I was thinking about this the other day. I remember I asked for an electric guitar for Christmas one year.
Mm.
And my parents got me one.
Mm.
And
I did the
and
same.
I never took lessons. I think I took it out of the box and like strummed the chords for like a week and then never touched it again.
When I was 5, I took electric guitar lessons, and the instructor basically said, Joe is wasting my time. I don't want to keep working with him. She fired us. We were paying her to be an instructor. She basically said I'm like not good enough for. She's like I can do better stuff with my time.
He's not challenging
Tom
me.
went to the same person. She kept him because he's good at it.
Because he's good. I have a similar story where when I was in ballet, when I was younger, I guess I was chatting it up. Shocker. It's too much that the ballet instructor went, and I was a distraction to the class. I know that comes
You said it like you weren't.
I know that comes as a surprise to many people. But they literally went to my parents who were like, we don't think ballet is something that she's going to be good at. Like, they were like, she should do something outside.
She should do something outside where her voice can spread longer and it's not as loud. And she's not around my.
She can run around and just be tired.
Can frolic.
Literally.
Throw her in the woods. Speaking of ballet, how about Dancing with the Stars?
Elaine's Defying Gravity dance last night was so good.
Wait, the one where she was up in the thing?
Yeah, like she was awful.
Yeah,
Have
that
you
was-
not seen Wicked?
No, I haven't seen Wicked.
Joe.
Okay, that was good, but she didn't dance for half the set. That was such a cheat.
But did you not see that?
And she's like,
she has a foot problem. She has an iron rod in her
Oh,
toe.
Maddie, I know, because she said it 12 times. That part was annoying too. She's like, and I'm so amazing, and I'm old, and my foot's injured, and I still did this. I'm amazing. I mean, the judges didn't get it last time. Like, they don't get that my foot's injured, and I'm old, and I'm still so amazing. She was annoying. That's how I felt. Robert Irwin's was better than hers, and he got
You know
lower
who's so
scores.
good, but I want to dislike so bad?
Oh God, don't hit a chord.
Um,
There's a dog under.
one of the dogs have walked in. You know who's
She's interrupted like 4 podcasts.
Oh, look, is she laying down? Oh, she's
There
go,
you go.
You go, girl.
Oh, her
10,
face
10.
is in it now.
You know who I want to dislike so bad, but she's so good. Whitney.
The ginger girl?
Yes.
She's incredible.
She
Why do people not like her?
She is so good. And because like she's just annoying on Secret Wives of Mormon Lives.
Who actually watches that show? Apparently
Me,
a lot
Joe.
of people.
Me. One day.
That's what everyone said at A-Case too. They're like, she's the worst. She was dancing while her baby was dying in the hospital. I'm like,
she I wanna just like, in one, as much as I think that Andy should have got eliminated last night. Sorry if anyone, well, by the time
he's
this
literally a
comes out.
charity case.
Yeah, he's a charity case.
Okay, that the way they score is annoying too, because it's not.
Carrie Ann is insane.
Everyone hates her, right?
She's so obnoxious.
But the way they score, it's
obsessed with
annoying
Whitney.
too, because they're not scoring it just based on how good it is. They're tailoring it to the person. For
Exactly.
him, he was not good at all at
No.
dancing. They're like, it's just so
They're like
amazing.
7.
He keeps getting like more knee braces and like he's.
No, so apparently, no, so Whitney, like, she's annoying. As much as I wanted Andy gone last night too, I also want Jen gone, which is another Mormon wife.
Oh yeah.
But she just is not that good either. Like, I want her
what did Whitney
gone.
do? Why don't people like her?
She's kind of annoying. I don't know. I didn't pay too much attention to season 1. And Joe, you know these shows. They're like my like guilty pleasure, but also like my half pay attention shows. But she just is like kind of annoying, and she's trying, like, season 3 trailer actually just came out, and she's gonna be disliked even more because she's wanting to start her own like mom talk group, and the other mom talk girls were like, "What the fuck? We
Oh my
brought
God.
you into this
You
group,
couldn't
like everything."
pay me to watch this show.
It's so good.
She's the best dancer.
But they're constantly getting the hardest dances. So you know what my friend Megan told me last night, because I never watched Dancing with the Stars before this. Like, I didn't really know the lore. Like, I knew like some of like the people, like when Cheryl Burke was on it. And like,
Is this season extra popular just because of Alex Earl?
I think
That's what it
I
feels
think
like.
yeah, it feels like they have a really good cast this season. But what I didn't know is she sent me this whole TikTok. All the dancers, like the pros, they're also ancestral. Like, there was a TikTok board, and this woman like outlines like how many years they've been on Dancing with the Stars, who they previously dated, when they had a co-star that they previously dated, and it was like all. I was like,
This
oh my
is
God,
your specialty.
it is.
Who
and I was
dated
like,
who?
and it was like, I was like, oh my God, they're all ancestral. But like some of the pros, like the pro with Dylan is married to the pro with, I'm blanking on who Pasha's partner is, but like they're married, and it's like Val, like, like last season Brooks Nader was dating Gleb. I'm so glad Gleb got eliminated. But there's like so many things. But apparently Mark Ballas, who is Whitney's partner, and Val, and Derek Huff, the judge, because Derek Huff used to be a pro.
The one who looks like he's like a Game of Thrones, or not Game of Thrones, Hunger Games character.
Yeah.
The younger,
The blonde haired guy. Yeah.
He looks like he's from the Capital District in every outfit.
He's very tailored.
Like,
and
and may the odds
precise,
be with
and-
ever in your favor or whatever.
Yeah.
That's what he looks like he's about to say.
Apparently so Whitney's partner, and then Alex Earl's partner, and then Derek, they're all tied for the most mirror balls. Like, they have they all have won the mirror ball the most. Like, they've
What's the what?
the mirror, the trophy is called the mirror ball. Like, it looks like a disco ball.
Oh.
And so I guess those 3, they're tied for the most, who've won it the most. But now Derek, isn't dancing anymore. He's a judge. So now it's between Mark and Val. And apparently Mark always, it's kind of rigged. Mark always gets the best partner, like the best like celebrity dancer. Like, and people,
Why?
I don't know. Like, apparently his mom is some like famous thing, but like apparently other pros get pissed because when it comes out with the pairings, Mark is always paired with the best dancer. And so I was like, oh my God, I wonder if there's some like secret beef between him and Val, because if one of them, if they're both finalists this season, you know what I mean? Like, one of them will win outright and like have the most mirror ball trophies. I'm sure there's some competition there.
You
But I
think
didn't know that.
that's how it's gonna set up?
Probably.
It probably
Between
is
Whitney
gonna
and
be.
Alex, yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, they would. I mean,
Robert
for
Irwin.
ratings, they would love that. And I love Dylan.
Well, isn't it 3 at the final?
Like I said,
So
I've
then
never
2 and
seen
Robert
it.
Irwin. I totally see that.
I know. I love Dylan Efron though.
Really?
Yes. Well, he was amazing on The Traitors. People don't understand that. Like, that's how
He
he like.
just seems like kind of awkward.
No, he is. On The Traitors, he was so good. He was great on The Traitors. which
Although
is
I'm
another,
hating like I can dance at
Which-
all.
I would be scared shitless to do.
But
Dancing with the
it's got to be
Stars.
hard being under such a amazingly famous, talented Big Brother, kind of like Jackson. Like It's just that those are hard shoes to fill, and everyone's just expecting you to be great, and
To
then
be
you're
great.
just
But he's doing his own thing now because his
Nah,
whole
just-
thing right now is like being like an outdoor content creator.
an outdoor content creator.
But like he's like scaling mountains. Like I'm pretty sure like he's like climbs mountains. I don't know about Mount Everest, but he's always like doing something.
Everybody's a something content creator
something
nowadays,
content creator.
myself included.
Are you a podcast content
I'm a
creator?
podcast content creator. What's your content?
Pop culture.
Pop culture,
Lifestyle. Like Alex Earls, whenever they describe it, it's like social media. Or they say social media personality.
Like, I get why she's so popular, but it also blows my mind.
You know,
that
she
she's
makes
so
like
popular.
$100K for like a 30-second clip.
Well, I'm sure,
30-second ad.
but she's
She's
just
insane.
so like normal.
I think because she comes off as very relatable, and I think that she's being authentic, but I think a lot of it, like, where she's been very open about like how she's had really like bad skin, like where like she's had to go on like Accutane and a bunch of stuff, and about like how like don't believe
So she's relatable, but she's still hot.
well, yeah, she's so beautiful. Like every single week on Dancing with the Stars, when she's after the dance or
No,
she's
I mean, that
being
really is a
interviewed,
good combo.
I'm literally, yeah, like I'm like, she is so beautiful. Like, and so I think that's what I think people want to dislike her, and they wanted to initially, but the fact that she came off as relatable, being like, social media isn't everything I see. Like, she was like, look at the selfie that I posted versus what my skin actually looked like, and it was like that cystic red acne that was like some people are unfortunately get, and thankfully I've never had that, but like where you have to be on Accutane where it's like just so bad. And so I think that is where people were like, okay, she's actually really relatable and fun, even though she's like so hot and gorgeous and makes all this fucking
But
money.
she just sounds
and she's
so,
athletic.
like- yeah, like she's relatable, but she's not.
No, she's not. Like,
I don't
oh
know,
yeah,
people love her.
I know people do.
Props
like,
to her. She seems like a good person, and
Yeah, and
like,
she
is
seems
who
like
she is.
nothing bad has really come out about her. I think that like people like have like tried to like, you know, people say that like she's really friendly if you go up to her in public and stuff, but I don't know.
In case praying she'll run into her
She'll
in
come.
public.
She'll
I
come to
can see AJ and her
Nashville.
being friends.
Yeah. Oh, we would all be friends. Anna Kay especially. Anna Kay would be like,
So I'll
You're
get
gonna be
Alex
my
Earl
best
on the
friend.
podcast too.
yes, she'd
We're
be
all
a special
coming to her.
guest. She'll be a special guest. Maybe that would be the most famous person that you have on.
that would be till I have Ronaldo. Wait, Kenna, watch her tail on that camera if she hits.
No,
that,
but
it's
she's
gonna
hitting the
knock
cord.
over. Can you just move them downstairs? They're
The
no offense
dogs.
to the dogs, but they're stressing.
They're
me
really
out with
cute,
all
but they're
the-
stressing out Joe, unfortunately.
there's too many cords going on.
Something bad's gonna happen and the
Just
tail's
throw,
gonna
throw them in the basement. You can hang out with them.
Or why don't you just bring him into your room?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Problem solved.
Problem
Look at us being
solved.
creative.
Look at that. It's crazy that Jackson is graduating in 6 months. Yeah. I've been thinking about
That's
that a lot
insane.
recently.
And I'll
Feel-
just come back home. What a
Live
loser.
up here. I know. Who would ever do that?
I'm gonna do a 6-hour podcast with Jack. I'm gonna make him do it
A 6 hour?
because the longest Joe Rogan episode is 5.5 hours.
Who is that with?
I think Duncan Trussell or something like that.
Oh,
I want to
yeah.
beat that. I want to say.
Can
I've
you
done a
like submit
podcast
something
longer
to like the
than-
Guinness like Book of World Records and be like longest podcast?
I mean, I'm sure someone's done like a 5-day podcast or something ridiculous, but I think we can do it. We'll get snacks. We'll lay some ground rules. Like you got to be at the mic, or at least one person does.
okay.
I think we'll figure it out. I think that'll be good. 6 hours.
Maybe you should do something. Have you ever thought about doing like a live episode?
Like, yeah, I have.
Like, what if you do like a live episode in like
Of the 6 hours.
at the 6 hours or something, or it's like, kind of like in like I don't know.
Well, the problem I'm
Raise
starting
money
to
for
schedule
something.
these now, but I could
Sure.
adjust. I could be. I've also thought about. I'm like, I mean, this would really push it, but doing 30 episodes in 30 days, like every day, I could record
Like
multiple in a
release
day.
every single day.
Yeah,
Okay.
release every single day.
I mean, I feel like a lot of people do that with back to the content creator topic, but they do that like where they record like 10 videos in one day, and then that
Yeah.
way they can like if they go on
Except
vacation.
you can't record 10 2-hour podcasts in one day. I mean, hypothetically,
I mean, you
could.
can, but
But I can vary. I mean, I'm also fine. Like, I want to do some more solo stuff,
Okay.
and talk about. Like, I want to talk about how I started Modell Highlights, that channel. I feel like I could talk about, random stuff I'm into. James Bond watches, The Color
Oh my
Green.
God. Has that been mentioned on the pod before? Your like James Bond watch marathon that you went on?
No, I don't think so.
What you watched all? What is it? 26 movies? 22?
Yeah, and
In what?
there's
Like less than 30 days.
there's some extras that aren't considered official Eon James Bond movies.
Okay.
But yeah, no, I've seen every single James Bond film.
But you
there
watched.
is.
I think what's more impressive is that
order.
you watched them all in order, which is very impressive. But you also watched them all like in under 30 days.
Yeah, I get
Like
weirdly, I
you-
just get fixated
Like
on
you,
things.
like Joe. I would be working in the basement when I'd be here at the house, and Joe would literally come downstairs and be like, "Okay, Maddie, it's James Bond time," and it'd be like 2 p.m. in the afternoon. But I'd be like, "Okay," like
Hey,
you
I
can turn
I
on
was
the bathroom.
working.
Yeah, it'd be like, but I mean, it was dedication. I mean, it's impressive.
No, when I put my mind to something, like whether it's
Training for a marathon.
James Bond, podcasts, but I've stuck with the podcast and enjoyed it more than I thought I would.
Which is great.
Initially.
Well, I think that you're also getting like a really good wide range of guests that are.
Yeah.
You're not sticking to like one idea of a guest. You know what I mean? Like or like one specific
that's what I
like
like.
genre. Like you're like very breaking it up and doing.
Yeah,
all
I think
walks
I
of
would
life.
hate if it was because I know, obviously, I guess it's in general good to have a niche. And be like,
Yeah.
this is what we'll talk about, but I like for myself that I can just talk to whoever.
Yeah.
Like the one before this is Dr. Amy Bromley. She's an Australian / South African child welfare expert with a PhD who's done a bunch of child care work, and we talked for 2 hours just
Oh my
yapping about
God.
childcare, and then we get on here and just talk about Blair Bacon.
Let me
It's
just
like,
talk
I
about
love
Blair
the switch up.
Bacon.
And the one I released yesterday with Cole DJ
Yeah.
Cutoff.
Mhm.
That was 3 hours, and we actually kept it pretty consistent talking about music. So
Okay.
I like that. I like the range.
Yeah. Look at that. John Summit next.
John Summit next. Who realistically would you like to see on?
Realistically.
Gracie said she wanted to listen to one with you.
Oh.
You got a shout out.
I got a
from
fan.
You got a fan.
Realistically.
Realistically, like now, obviously episode 100 will be with John Summit, Taylor Swift, Alex Earl,
All three of them.
Mark
Trifecta.
Balder. Gonna need some more microphones.
Realistically, I feel like your dad's always a good
Oh,
guest.
yeah.
Like your dad just has so many stories.
He does.
Like
Yeah, I can make him do it.
so knowledgeable. Why does
feel
he
like
keep
I'm gonna
putting it
have
off?
Well, I haven't pushed that hard, and he
Okay.
travels a ton.
Yeah, he is.
Like he's gone all week. He's gone this weekend,
Yeah.
and he's just locked in for football during football season. I feel like
You
I'm gonna
can't
have
get
to
him
wait till
unless you want to record at like 8 a.m. on a Saturday, which he's at the gym.
yeah. So I'll definitely do one with my dad. That'll happen.
I think that'd be a really good guess. But yeah, I think like having like Mark on would be great.
Yeah.
I mean, why not? And then
You want to see Blair?
I would be so interested. I'm interested to know what you and Blair would talk about.
I want Blair and Elijah.
I want Blair to talk about how he hasn't gone on his welcome tour at Soho House yet.
I wonder if by the time this gets released, he will have. It's gonna be a few weeks, so if he's still, should we just out Blair like that? He became a Soho House member
Yeah.
3 weeks ago. Hasn't been once. Hasn't done a welcome tour.
Where like just putting it into perspective, I got into Soho House in May, and like on May 15th, I submitted like my bank information, all that stuff, and then I literally had my tour 2 days later. Like
But the crazy part is Blair lives
Blair lives closer to
5-minute
Soho House than
walk.
I do. Literally. Literally, he lives up the street. Like there's been times when the parking has been so bad that I've had to park outside of Anna Kate's house, and like which is near Blair's house. So it's like
So we're upset because we're so confused on why he's not going.
it's like exactly. And like I have no reason to be upset because it's not like I'm like he got in and I didn't.
No,
I'm a member.
You do,
like
though. You
I
go
go-
and you want to see Blair's face,
I
and you
wanna
don't get to see his
Blair's
face.
I know.
You know what? That's why I'm upset. I'm upset for you because you don't get to see Blair's face.
He's depriving me of seeing his face
It's
on a daily
ridiculous.
basis.
Well, how is Soho? Can you talk about it?
Yeah,
Is
can
it secret?
talk
It's
about
like
it.
culty.
No. Apparently they're actually
Only a few murder rituals.
apparently they're
here.
actually kicking out members in New York City right now because
Oh.
they let in too many members right now. I guess in New York City. So there's 3 houses in New York. There's the Soho House in New York, which is in the meatpacking district. And
There's a meat packing district. Is
Yeah, I mean it's like just north of
that where your
Chelsea.
mom got salmonella? Wasn't she just in New York?
She
in the,
was.
She was in
I
the
hope not.
meatpacking district.
I don't know if she was actually in the meatpacking district, but she might have been. But so then there's one in the Lower East Side called Ludlow House, and then there's one in Dumbo in Brooklyn, which is like the wait list for that one because it's literally like so insane. It's like right on the Brooklyn, not on the Brooklyn Bridge, but the view of the Brooklyn Bridge is insane, and you just see the whole city. And apparently the wait list for that one, it's years, and so. I guess they let in too many people, and Soho House just went private. So like they were a publicly traded company. I want to say for the last like 5 years or so, and then they just went private. And so I think they're reevaluating their membership structure right now, and then also just like evaluating in the busiest cities like how many people are in them. And so I guess in New York, it's just been like unenjoyable for members. Like it's too busy. The classes are too packed for the workout classes. The gym's too packed. Like you can't get into any of the events because there's too many. Like, so I guess they're like looking at people that like don't go and being like, oh, you haven't gone in like a month or 2 months, or like you only go once a month. You're gone. And I'm like, damn, imagine if you got that fucking email. But no, Soho House has been great. I highly recommend everyone who is looking for just a social community. If you like living in a city and you feel like you don't have a big friend group, like joining a private social club, like it is like there's so many events that are put on, and it's great because Soho House has the gym.
But apply 6 months ago because you're going to be on a wait list.
Yeah. And it just it gives you an opportunity to meet people. There's usually gyms.
This feels like an ad read.
It's great. I love it. I advocate for it.
I need a sponsor. That's another thing I need.
Okay. So hostile.
I'm serious. Someone could pay me $20. I just want to do a sponsor.
Like presented by.
Yeah. Like this
Modell
episode is
Consulting
presented by. Hey, they haven't paid me yet. If you ever make a product, come on, pay me $5. I want whoever wants to be a sponsor.
Literally.
Let's do it. You
Let's
can sponsor an episode.
Yeah, we need advertising.
I mean, Alex Earl, John Summit, they're set to come on in a couple episodes.
Let's do it.
Get it before it gets big.
Literally. And so I think it's just like the gym is great. I love all the workout classes. There's a movie theater. Like there's so many things. Yeah, they have Pilates. I did Pilates this morning.
Such a thing now? It used to not be a thing.
Well, it's been a thing in California for a while. I feel like it's just been a thing in the South. Yeah.
I feel like I didn't hear of it till this year, and now every single girl I know does Pilates.
Definitely TikTok has like
not only
grown
do
it.
they do Pilates,
but
they become
I've been doing
instructors.
Pilates since like I was in college.
You're an OG.
I know.
When did Pilates become a thing?
2016, 2017.
Oh, so that's
before
fairly
that. So
recent.
before that, it was like just.
It hasn't even been 10 years.
It was like no, but it's been around, but just not as popular. But they have Pilates, like they have a pool. Like I think, and what I always tell everyone that I've loved so much about Soho House is that it has given me the confidence to like do things on my own, like not feel like, oh, I'm lame for going to book club by myself or going to this event by myself. Like when you go to these events, you actually realize how many other people are going to these things by themselves because they're all wanting what I'm also wanting, which is to make new friends.
A husband who's rich. What?
That too. But like to make friends and
Do you
to
guys
have
know
a
any rich
community.
single guys looking for a wife?
Slide in my DMs.
She's pretty good at cooking. And very low maintenance.
Very.
You actually are pretty low maintenance.
Yeah, I feel like I'm not that high maintenance.
Yeah. We're both I think we're a lot below maintenance.
I think that's so I always tell that because people always think that because I'm like so yappy and all that stuff that I'm like I'm really
No, you're really not.
I'm really not. Like if anyone knows like sees my day-to-day the most, it's definitely you, just because when I'm at the house, like, for like multiple days in a row, like you see like my routine of like going to bed, waking up, working out, like all that stuff, working, like all that stuff, like, but it's not like I'm like high strung or like constantly feeling like I'm like my arms are being pulled in different directions and stuff. So like I tell people, I'm like, yeah, I'm a yapper, but I'm not like this like high strung, constantly stressed, anxious.
You're like, I yap for the fun of it. I'm not stressed out.
I just like yapping. But yeah, so I always, if anyone wants to join Soho House and he's a sponsor, I'd love to sponsor.
Use Maddie's email.
I would love to sponsor you. But it's been great. Like it's been a real game changer for me of just like I said, like meeting new people, finding new community. The workouts are included, so it's like the best bang for your buck, honestly. And like the gym is gorgeous. And there's other houses around the world, so it gives me an opportunity to like I went to the one in Chicago when I was in Chicago visiting my best friends. We've been to the one in Copenhagen. I'm going to go to the one in Amsterdam and before the wedding. So it's great because it kind of gives you an excuse to go check it out. If you're like, oh, wait, there's one in Rome. Let's go and check it out.
About the, what's the lounge stuff? Priority pass.
Oh, I love Priority Pass. I love Priority
Pass. What, long layover? No worries.
No worries. Usually I'd be like, ugh. And now I'm like.
It actually is a game changer.
I'm like, let me see.
The international ones are nice. I think domestic.
And there are so many. There's so much less crowded.
Mm-hmm.
Like there's been some of the ones. My mom said that because do you have a Chase Sapphire credit card?
I got a Capital One Venture X.
My parents said that. I can't remember if it was Capital One or Chase Sapphire, whatever the brand new one that just opened in LaGuardia. My mom said it was like the nicest lounge she's ever been in.
I think that one is Capital One.
I think it's Capital
Or maybe
One.
it's Chase. They both opened.
But like apparently, my dad said the Chase Sapphire Lounge in Phoenix that just opened is the bomb. Like I was like, because some of the ones domestically can be like are just like outdated, or they're just so
well, I think all
crowded.
the ones that they open specifically for the credit card are really nice.
Mhm.
And there's only a few. There's only like 3 or 4.
Because there's more limitations. Like whereas
Yeah.
like Priority Pass, like so many credit cards.
And then the Amex Platinum gets you. I mean, there's the most these Delta Sky Lounges, but if you're not spending a bunch, you only get 15 visits. a year.
Really?
Yeah.
What's the minimum that you have to spend to get?
To get
more than
unlimited?
15? Yeah.
It's like 50 or 75.
Oh
or
my god.
something high.
So then you almost had to be strategic about it. But then again, not all airports have Centurion lounges, but or Delta Sky lounges, but still.
And some
but
people would only use it 15 times
yeah,
a year.
I've actually used Priority Pass less than I thought, just because like Nashville doesn't have like the Priority Pass lounge,
Mhm.
and like I don't have an Amex
I know.
Platinum. So like
I wish Nashville did.
I'm hoping that with the Concourse A expansion, they mentioned that they're adding a new lounge. I'm hoping that it's going to be a Priority Pass like affiliate lounge.
That would be nice.
Because that's the thing. Like my parents are like, we thought you'd use it more, and I was like, well, when I flew out of Midway. When I was in Chicago in June, it closed at like 6 p.m. on a Saturday. So I was like, I got to the
I was
airport.
gonna use it in Chicago too, and then our flight got canceled. We had to drive back.
So annoying. And so like I was annoyed because I was like, it was like 6:02, and I was like, why aren't the doors opening? And then so couldn't use it there. Obviously can't use it in Nashville because Nashville doesn't have one. And then like I've used it at SAC because SAC has like an escape lounge, which is like like the Amex Platinum can work there too, and Priority Pass.
Like the puzzle game, like Escape Lounge.
Yeah, it's literally called escape lounges. I guess they're like affiliates of like Amex and Priority Pass.
You're trapped in there. You have to find a way out. You want to make your flight? Good luck.
Literally,
I've never done any of that. The escape rooms.
I've never
you know?
done any of that. My
Not
friend
really.
Shannon said they're really fun.
I feel like I just get frustrated.
I would get frustrated too. And I'd be like, okay, we've been in here for like 3 fucking hours. Like,
You just don't figure it out.
well, that's it. Like, I would get to that point where I'm like,
I'm more of a
I don't
big
think
picture.
I don't think I'm a claustrophobic person, but I would get like, I would start getting stressed about being like, okay, I've been in this room.
I'm not
or
a
like-
puzzle guy.
You are not.
Don't throw a puzzle at me.
You actually hate them.
I find puzzles so aversive. I don't know
hate
why.
them.
I'm more of a big picture than like details.
Yeah. You hate puzzles.
I really do. Nothing pisses me off more than a puzzle. If you want to get me, like, just make me mad, like, get me a puzzle for a gift, like a puzzle set. If I got a puzzle set for Christmas, I'd rather get coal, literal coal.
Did your fraternity ever play that like game? I don't know. I remember my ex-boyfriend's fraternity would have like one night that they like didn't throw a party. It's called like the Great American Challenge. They would consume a lot of alcohol, some other stuff as well, like smoke pot, and then they would like have to do like complete like 100, like a 500 piece puzzle
No,
and everything.
I would never do that. And no, I've never even heard of such a thing.
There was like teams, like it was like teams of 4. You had to drink like a case of beer or like case or 2 of beer. Had to like
By yourself?
No, like with your team,
Oh.
like with your team. So like a case of beer split amongst 4 guys can easily be put down. But like, so a case of beer, I don't know how much pot was involved, but that, and then like you had to, like I think like split a fifth of like liquor, and then it'd be like,
And then solve a puzzle? This is literally if you threw me in hell, that's what I'd be doing. Hey, Joe, drink all this stuff and then solve a puzzle.
no.
Dev will be looking at me like, we got him.
No, literally, like, and like then like it would take them like 3 hours to complete it because they'd be so fucked up trying to do this puzzle.
Oh, that sounds awful. Although I did really like the show Survivor, and sometimes they'd have.
Survivor's a great show. I'm excited for the 50th anniversary. They're gonna like bring all the best people back.
Yeah, I feel like the recent seasons haven't been as good, but
I feel
they
like-
do puzzles, but I know it's easier watching it. I'm like,
Yeah.
no, why didn't you just put it?
I feel like you would like the Traitors because I'm not a big game show person. Like I would only my extent of game shows would be like when we were hungover in college, we'd put on Survivor. Like that's what we would watch. But like I would watch like more like America's Next Top Model or like American Idol growing up, like more of those competition shows, not like strategy game shows. But the Traitors is great because it's like basically they put all these people in a house in Scotland. And it's like ex game show people. So like Boston Rob from Survivor, who's probably the most famous person from Survivor. And then they also have like reality TV people, actors and actresses like that. Dylan Efron was on that last season. So that's kind of how he got like his rise to fame, even though he was already kind of like a social media influencer. But basically
outdoor content creator. Thank you very much.
And so they basically the whole thing is about finding the traitors. So 3 people, like the host,
Oh,
tells
I've heard
pe-
of this concept.
tells like assigns 3 people traitors and the rest are faithfuls. And the whole point of the show is like basically to try to find out who the traitors are. But the traitors, you don't know who the traitors are unless you're one. And the traitors are trying to get you to think that one of the faithfuls, because they know who the faithfuls are a traitor. And then they do round tables and they vote, and it's all about like strategy stuff. But it's cool because it's not like puzzles, you know. It's not like they do like some challenges, but the challenges are like carry this really heavy idol through the woods and back. Like they're not like
Survivor.
it has like Survivor.
Well, that's what I like the personal aspect of it. Like people are just lying to each other. There's this one
That's not
Survivor
even traitors.
season.
They're like lying. Like
you know the
lying.
one with the cop, this
Uh-uh.
guy, he was bald. It's one of the best seasons, and he came back actually on different ones they did with like all the
like
winners
all
and
stars
stuff.
and stuff.
But he was so good at lying. It was insane. Like he was lying to everybody. I think he lied. I think he like lied about his job to people and like what he did to relate to people. Oh, there was another girl who was law enforcement. And he was like, hey, like police honor on me. Like I'm not voting you off, and then voted her off. I'm like, oh, that's insane.
Well, that's what like Boston Rob on this last season of the Traitors. He got really close with Dylan, and Dylan was a faithful, and Boston Rob was a traitor. And Boston Rob like had Dylan fooled that Boston Rob was a faithful. And then when everyone in like Boston Rob got so many people eliminated, like faithfuls eliminated, and because that's what he wants. Because if it's all traitors at the end, he'll win all the money. And so he got so many faithfuls done, and then finally the castle came crumbling on him and he got ousted. And Dylan was floored when he found out that he was a traitor the entire time, because Dylan was like, wait, I thought we were allies. Like, but he did such a good job at lying.
Yeah.
Which is, it's kind of like when people are that good at lying, I'm like,
You see Jury Duty too?
I never actually watched that.
Okay, the concept is crazy. That I still don't know all the details of how they got this guy.
Yeah.
But they set up a fake courtroom,
That's what I thought.
fake case, and selected him as a juror, but everyone else is an actor. They had what's James Marsden?
Yeah.
He
He's a very
was
good-looking
playing
guy.
himself, which was so funny.
But the guy didn't know he was James Marsden?
No, he did. Like he was playing himself like he was an actor who got called to jury duty.
Okay.
And then he was trying to get out of it, and the judge wouldn't let him, and the whole case was so stupid. And then finally at the end, they reveal it to this guy, and he is just like, you can tell he's just like,
His mind is
what?
blown.
What? Like everything was
Questioning
fake.
everything up until
I'm like,
this point.
how much would that mess with you?
Oh.
And it was ridiculous
be able to
what they were
trust
doing,
anyone.
but everyone was in on it. Like there was a legit courtroom, legit judge,
Oh my God. I wouldn't be able to trust
legit
anyone.
fake case with fake attorneys and all of it, and all the like actors in on it. And it was, I mean, it's a really funny show.
I feel like they tried to do a second season of that show, but then it was kind of ruined because then people will like,
Yeah.
no, because it was so popular.
That's what I thought about in Practical Jokers too. I'm like, at some point,
How do you not know that they're like,
like, what are they do? But I guess there would be people who wouldn't know him.
yeah, that is true. But
That was a funny show too.
my friend Cassidy loved that show.
I went through a phase.
I never
Third of
watched
Practical
it.
Jokers phase.
I'm worried it to be like on, like my mom would just have it on the TV in the background sometimes if she was like in between shows or something, but I never like religiously watched it. I'd be more
I
shocked at the
remember
episodes that I
too.
watched that I'm like, how are people like not following? Like, how are people falling for this? Like, that was always
Yeah.
so crazy.
Well, there was one that his punishment, it was the guy with the beard. And they were like, all you have to do, whatever this person says, is say no. And they're at a baseball game on the big screen. And he's on the field. And then his fake, like whoever this actor is, pretending to be his girlfriend, comes and proposes to him. Like, honey, I love you so much. Everything we've been through. Will you marry me? And he just goes, no. And she's like, but honey, like, and she just keeps saying like, but I love you so much. Like, seriously, will you marry me? And she's like, in front of all these people. It's, no. It's just so painful.
Oh my God.
And then this other one, it was what's the bald head dude?
Sal?
No. Why am I blinking? Joe. Isn't
Joe.
his name Joe? Yeah,
Yeah.
Joe. They put him in a restaurant as a waiter, and they said there one table is actors, and if you jump on the table, it'll break. That's how you've completed the challenge. The rest are real people eating and tables that won't break. So he's like going up to tables, like putting his elbow on, and then some of them he just jumps on these random people's tables. It's like, oh, I'm sorry. People are so confused.
Oh my God.
That was a funny clip.
That's crazy. They used to be such good shows. Like shows like that, you know? I feel like we don't really have those anymore. Well, probably also hard with social media and everything. Like, you know who those people are.
Yeah.
And like pulling that stuff off. I feel like nowadays you can even kind of tell what are like, you know, well, I know you don't watch TikTok, but like, do you know the people that do like the crosswalk or sidewalk interviews?
Yeah.
Where like they act like they've
I've seen
picked up-
clips of John Summit on Instagram.
where they like pick up like a famous person and
Which
they,
also is insane. How are these people just walking like, oh,
oh,
hey, Chris
hey,
Hemsworth,
yeah.
what are you doing here?
yeah, like where I'm like, okay, like I was like at first like some of them I'm like, oh, that's good, but then other ones I'm like, nah, there's no way that the other people around this person wasn't like, oh my God, like that's Chris, like, you know,
Yeah.
like a major actor or actress and stuff. So I feel like those are definitely like scripted, you know, like
that
you
could be your niche. You should just start doing that.
should just start. pulling
Oh,
people to the
Alex
side.
Earl, what are you doing here?
Oh my God, what are you doing
Taylor.
here? Taylor, what are you doing here at the Modell household for the podcast?
Wait, what are you doing sitting in my podcast? seat?
Taylor's walking in the cul-de-sac, and we're like, "Hey, are you Taylor Swift?
It's like, oh wow, I am.
Like, what are you doing?
Want to be on
here?"
my podcast?
And
That
she's
would
like,
be.
she's like, sure. Should we
How
go?
funny would that be?
Should we
if
go
I had
record
someone
right now?
just so famous on here. I don't know why they would agree to do it. Like my pitch would almost have to be like, this would just be so ridiculous if you were on here.
Do you think that they get approached a lot by random podcasts? I would assume so.
I'm sure. I feel
Because
like
people are probably like, what do I have to lose? I just send her people an email. They probably just ignore it all. But like,
yeah. Well, a lot of big people they'll do podcast, like a bunch of podcasts when they release something or are about to.
yeah,
Like Matthew McConaughey just released a book. He just did like Joe Rogan, Modern Wisdom. Like he did a bunch of podcasts.
like
Post Malone before
Victoria
an album.
Beckham just did Call Her Daddy because her documentary just came out. on
Yeah.
Netflix.
So I feel like that when you're that big, you're almost doing
Because that's part of
podcasts
like
to
your press tour.
promote.
Yeah.
Mhm. Which makes sense.
Totally. Yeah, I feel like the odds of like you just like, and someone like Taylor Swift, like she doesn't do podcasts, but I also get it because like she's very protective of like she doesn't want to be exploited because she has been exploited, like or taken advantage of. You know what I mean? So that's why like she only went on like Travis's podcast. She might.
Don't worry, Taylor
Don't-
Swift.
she
I will
might-
not take advantage of you.
one thing she's gonna be like, oh my God, I'm gonna be on the Average Joe podcast because I know he's not gonna take advantage of me.
I'm a nice guy.
She's gonna be like, everyone needs to go on this podcast.
Yes. That, I mean, it is insane. If I just happened to have Taylor Swift on here, how famous would the podcast be like overnight?
It would be like, I think you would set records.
Her
of, like,
fans are insane. You guys are insane.
loyal.
You guys are so loyal.
They broke for the New Heights episode. It like broke the record for like most YouTube streams in the first like 30 minutes or
I'm
something.
sure it did.
Like, and I was one of those people streaming it.
But unfortunately, I don't think I'll be getting Taylor Swift anytime soon. So
Hey, we're manifesting.
John Summit, that's my dream.
We'll put it on the 2026 Average Joe podcast vision board.
Yes. John Summit though, dream guest.
Like he just needs to come back to Nashville. I feel like he doesn't even do a show in Nashville. He was supposed to do Bonnaroo, and then he's only ever done the Caverns.
Yeah, Nashville's just not. There's not.
They're
Like,
trying
it's
to make
growing
it
a little
big.
bit, but there's not an EDM scene.
There isn't.
Like
And I
he
need to-
could, but there's just so many other places he plays.
Like for him, he's probably like, I'd rather just do it at the Caverns.
Yeah, don't get me wrong. I'd love to have him in Nashville, but
Totally.
I get why not. But dream guess, John Summit.
Put on the
I'll start
visual.
talking to his people.
Yeah.
I know a girl who knows him.
They got free wristbands from him one time or something.
No, she actually like he follows her, and we were middle school good friends. She's always on stage with him.
She's like, hey.
She's the homie. We were close in middle school.
Is she just like a John Summit groupie?
No, she does her own stuff. Like she makes art.
Okay.
She works with different, from my understanding, like music labels and helps produce cover art. And she's super creative and good
Nice.
at drawing and other stuff.
I want to be a Disco Lines groupie.
Doesn't everyone? Why does everyone think he's so hot? What separates him from?
He's a dangerous man.
What does that mean?
He's very attractive. He just like has like aura.
He's a bad man.
He has aura when he's
He
sweaty.
does.
When he's like
Whoa,
sweaty in the booth.
Yeah.
And he's always like, he like rips off the shirt and goes, "Ah!" and he like chucks it into the crowd.
Yeah.
But he just kind of like soft launched his girlfriend. So,
What?
and did you not see that?
Life's over.
I know. He is into Asian.
Was that what you were? That's what you were playing for?
He is into Asian girls though, so maybe I have a chance.
It might be my first Asian guest too.
We're diverse over here.
Yeah.
25% Chinese, you know. Let's see. Is it this photo? Like it was like one of the photos in New York where so one of them's it's that girl, but she posted a full length photo. Like look at him just like in his like briefs. Just
Show
chilling.
the camera. This is what Maddie's on. I would pull up the let's see if I could get the projector working.
Let's see. Where were these? Was it August 20th? Yeah, like see? Like he like soft launches her.
Which means it can't be that serious yet, right?
But then he did another post with her too. I have to find it.
It's working.
It's working. So like
Wait, move your water bottle.
he does photos like this.
So here is Disco Lines. Here's who Maddie is talking about. Or should I go to
His name is
Instagram?
also Thaddeus. If no one was aware of that, which is literally such an insane name.
Why is it making the boop?
See, he does photos like that. Where like clearly.
Did you think this was gonna happen?
One day.
There he is. Look at him.
He's a good looking dude.
Well, we got the projector back up. Oh, look at this. Oh wait, it won't let me. But the boy himself.
Oh my God,
John
doing
Summit.
Pilates at the Aloe Gym.
Yeah, of course they're doing Pilates. That's what I'm saying. Pilates was not a
Hey,
thing.
hot men do Pilates. Note to all the men. Note to Blair Bacon.
I
I'm
did
just kidding.
Pilates once with AK. I was the only dude in there, and I felt weird. and I was
Yeah, but
confused
like
by this
that means that
machine.
you're a green flag. Like if like Daisy's boyfriend does Pilates, like
But what
all
if
these
you're
hot-
just like a guy doing Pilates? Is that not you? It almost feels like you're put in a position where you're a little creepy.
no, I've been in Pilates class. Well, it's actually really good for recovery. A lot of athletes do it because it's like good for like stretching and stuff.
Mm.
Um,
Nope, not my
But-
Amazon shopping cart.
shows for
Oh, it's empty.
I was gonna say shows what you're ordering.
Pilates was created in the 1920s
20s?
during World War One.
Wait, it was by Joseph Pilates.
Oh, even I knew that.
His
I
name
really
is Joseph.
did. They explained that to me in the one Pilates class I did.
Oh my God, I never knew that. Well,
It
you know,
was it was created.
Well, you know, Legree, which is what Anna Kate does at BC, is named after Sebastian Legree.
But this is interesting. The history during World War One, he was in a British camp, and they used bed springs to create resistance exercises.
It's genius.
They were in prison. They used this as a workout.
They were probably all ripped.
But that's where and then he comes back from prison and is like, yeah, we got a great workouts while we were there. And then I
Yeah.
guess invented Pilates.
I mean, that's wow. Joseph Pilates, cause of death.
In the late 20th century. That's interesting.
For that low impact workout.
Madonna, Demi Moore, and Jennifer Aniston practice Pilates.
They do. They have the machines in their house.
I'll look up. What about super popular?
You're not going to be satisfied until you get the answer that you want.
Late 1980s and 90s? Wow. TikTok and Instagram have fueled a new surge in popularity through
Look at
influencers
that.
and short form videos. I believe it. The Pilates takeover, the rise of Pilates girl lifestyle in numbers.
It's expensive. It's definitely,
Wait, that's not Pilates though, is
that's
it?
Matt Pilates. That's what I was doing today.
Was I just getting confused with the Legree thing?
No. So
How is that
okay.
Pilates though?
No,
They're
no,
not
no,
using
okay.
springs.
No, because you're doing small movements and holding, like you're doing the idea because of like in Pilates, like when, so, okay, let's start from the beginning. There's different form of Pilates. There's mat Pilates so that's a reformer. That's not what's at BC.
Matt Pilates.
So reformer Pilates, chair Pilates, bar Pilates, contemporary, all that stuff. But, and Legree is technically not under the Pilates like umbrella because it's completely separate because it's a completely separate machine. Like Legree is on a Megaformer.
The reformer. That
But
thing's insane.
that machine, that's a reformer. What you were on at BC is a Megaformer. So you were technically doing Legree. Legree is just Pilates on steroids. But what I was doing today on the mat is you're still like, Joe, we were holding like a hollow hold for like 2.5 minutes. Like it's like all about holding those movements and doing like using resistance bands. Like we have ankle weights on, using small weights and still doing all those small movements that you would do on the machine, but just on the mat.
But like, and maybe there is, what is the benefit of doing all these teeny tiny small movements that are super complicated with machines and different little weights instead of just like lifting like normal?
Because it's more for toning and like balance and like look it up.
Look up what are
The benefits of low impact Pilates.
and put up Pilates versus
Weightlifting.
strength
Well,
and-
for also people that can't can't lift heavy, like, you know, think about people if they've had previous injuries or
well, yeah, but
they don't
but
wanna-
most people do it haven't. I get that.
Yeah. So improved flexibility,
It
balance,
does
posture.
feel like a more flexibility thing.
Yeah, definitely. Flexibility, balance, posture, and core strength.
So it's more about mobility and stability than weightlifting.
That's why a lot of athletes do, because it's kind of like yoga, like where you're doing a lot of like stretching and stuff, but you're also still like toning, you know what I mean? But like this morning's class, I don't do these classes because I'm looking for like a workout that I'm going to be like burning 400 calories in. You know what I mean? Like that's what like my strength training is for. So I kind of use these mat Pilates days as like as a recovery day. Like, so on a day that like I'm not running, but I still want to get a workout in and stuff, because right now I'm running 4
that
days a
makes
week.
sense.
So like, but like still like getting a good toning workout in, you know what I mean?
I do see it being beneficial. This says weightlifting will be a lot better for weight loss.
Oh yeah. Oh, if you're doing Pilates, you have to, if you're doing strictly Pilates, you have to do something. You have to do like the same amount of cardio because you're not going to be losing weight. Like I said, like in today's mat Pilates class, I burned like 120 calories, but it's a good workout. Like I said, we're holding like
How long was it?
45 minutes.
It's 45 minutes. You burned 120 calories.
Because one, it's freezing in the Soho House gym, and two,
Maddie, I burned more calories on a walk.
that's why I said it's not something that I'm like. I know it's, but it's a lot of stretching, which is good because I do a really poor job of stretching.
It seems like a good thing to mix in.
Well, that's
But
exactly what
I
it is.
think
it can't be your
if
number
you
one.
had
It can't be your number one.
If you had to pick between cardio, weightlifting, Pilates, you would kill Pilates before the other two. You should prioritize the other two.
yeah,
If your goal is like general health.
yeah. Well, like so that's why my mom likes Legree, because Legree is harder than reformer Pilates. And so that's her
That's
strength.
what AK is all about.
That's her strength training. Like my mom, like,
Yeah.
because my mom like can't lift weights. And so like but she's like the Megaformer is like so much harder. And so like that's her strength training, but then she's doing spin classes and going on walks every day. You know what I mean? Like, so she like, and that's what I like mixing it in, because I lift weights 4 to 5 times a week, but then doing a mat Pilates class once a week, it's kind of like my
No,
recovery day.
that makes a lot of sense to me.
Yeah. So that's why I like the training block that I'm in right now. But like, no, there's no way. If you're doing if you're doing mat Pilates every single day, you're not losing weight. You're just, because like I said, you're burning, like the most I might burn in a mat Pilates class is maybe like 180 calories. Like your heart rate's just not getting up, but that's the whole point. It's supposed to be low impact.
Yeah, that makes the low
You know.
impact. I think walking's one of the most underrated things. People should
Oh,
walk
well,
more.
yeah. Think about if you just walk a mile a day. That's 365 miles that you've walked in the entire year.
And a mile is not much.
Not much.
I mean,
Literally 20 minutes.
And it's just
For
so,
people,
I feel like
that make
mentally it's
for
just
people
so
that make
good.
for people that make excuses for
Blair walking to
walking.
the Soho House.
Like even today, like before you got home, I grinded for like 3.5 hours. I felt like I like didn't get up from my laptop. And I was like, oh, I need to like go walk to the end of the cul-de-sac and back, like just to like get fresh air, everything. Even something like that, it like completely reset me. Like, you know, where I was like, okay, now I can like finish the rest of my work for the rest of the day instead of like
Yeah.
feeling like I'm in this like slump.
No, I was so stressed after work today. I probably did about 2.5 miles.
Nice.
And I felt better after.
See?
It took honestly like 2 miles for me to feel like clear my head.
And we
again.
gotta keep enjoying this weather before it gets bad.
Yeah, that's true.
That's
It
like
is crazy how dark it's getting though. So early.
when I woke up this morning.
The sun's setting at 6 p.m.
Yeah, we're about to have daylight savings in 2 weeks.
What day is it?
November 2nd,
Mm.
I think. Yeah, so next week next weekend. Yeah, it's next weekend.
Wow.
Halloween weekend. So it's gonna be getting dark at like 5:30.
Mm.
Um
Or earlier.
mhm. I think the shortest day like of the year, it's usually like gets dark at like 4:50, 5 p.m.
Which is insane.
Which is insane.
You're driving home from work and it's pitch black.
No, that's the hardest thing for me, like especially like living alone and like working from home, is that when it gets that dark that late or that early, excuse me, I like want to go to bed at 5:30. Like I'm like, cause like I'm so tired from my work day, and then like I'll like just make dinner, and then I'm like, okay, and then I'm like, oh, I'm not going to bed for 3, because if I had dinner at like 5:30, 5:45, I'm like, oh, I'm not going to bed for literally 3 hours.
Yeah, but I don't think working from home has anything to do with it. That's better.
Well, like for me, it's just like because like if I like not getting out, if like I'm so busy and I haven't had time to get out of the apartment, you know what I mean? Like it's like I usually like to go on a post dinner walk,
Mm-hmm.
and then it's like when it gets so dark, then I'm like, okay, walking as a single female at night probably not the safest thing to do.
Mm. Bring your flashlight.
my mom has
Baton.
a reflective vest that she wears with her friend, and I'm like, maybe I should get one of those.
Yeah. Well, we just got the flashlights you can put on a hat.
Oh,
My dad and I did. So you can just like
is that a
clip
new
on.
thing that you guys just purchased?
Yeah. I think we got it like this week. I think we ordered it and it was here in the morning. We ordered it at night.
Were you guys on like an early morning walk one day and it was really dark?
No,
and you were like,
we were on a night walk, but it wasn't even night. It was still like early, but it was really dark. I'm like, we should get flashlights. So you just.
and then he was like,
yeah, it was like $10 on
Yeah.
Amazon. And that's the problem with Amazon is everything's like 10.
and then it gets there in like an hour.
It's a little too convenient.
It's great though. Imagine if we didn't have like if Amazon just went away. I don't think people would. Everything would just combust.
The whole world would. Be
I mean, the
upside down.
internet was like affected Monday morning.
Yeah, I
like
heard
because
that.
of like the Amazon something was down, and like it affected like most of the internet. Like podcasts
Yeah.
couldn't be uploaded and
What?
stuff. I know.
Could you imagine if you couldn't listen to this podcast? What would you be doing if people didn't get the Average Show podcast?
I think people would literally freak out.
It'd be bad.
Just
It'd be bad.
it'd be really bad.
It would.
Ugh.
Yeah, this is the only source of joy for people.
For 500 people, that is.
For 500 subscribers on YouTube, maybe 1,000 by the time this gets released.
I
Am being
know.
cocky?
I get
That'd
it.
be cool.
I get-
I got ambitions.
I'll share it all over my channels. You know.
Let's go. Promote. I'll have to find a good clip. Here, say something crazy. We'll clip it.
Oh God, put me on the spot. Blair Bacon. just clip all the parts I
nuns.
talk about Blair Bacon.
Just, yeah. I'll put a story right now. I go say yapping about Blair Bacon for 2 hours. Oh, he just texted me.
We've been
Hey,
talking
Blair.
for 2 hours.
No. We've been talking for an hour and a half.
Oh, that's great. That's longer than last time. We didn't get interrupted.
Yeah, we were like 30 minutes.
And
All
we were
right,
getting
Blair.
interrupted.
This one's for you. You good with that? You need a redo?
Yeah, we need to redo.
Oh, okay. Girls always need to. You gotta ask.
We need to do better lighting in here. Like,
What-
when are we gonna get like a big production like lights?
I've thought about it, but I'm like, what if I move soon? Like, is it worth?
Oh, God,
is it
bring
worth getting?
us to New York City?
Is
Yeah.
it worth making this like a studio? I
Yeah.
don't know. All right. How do we feel?
Oh God, no, another one, Joe.
Okay, what do you want me to do?
I gotta move the
Higher,
microphone.
lower?
No. Okay, try it one more time. I just had to move the microphone out of my face.
This is take 3. About to be take 4.
What am I looking at?
I don't know. Stop looking at whatever you're looking at and look at.
One more. My eye looked like it was twitching.
All this for an Instagram story.
Okay, good.
Is that good enough?
Yeah,
What should I
let's do it.
caption? Yapping about at Blair Bacon.
I think that's perfect.
Why did that stop? Okay, we're back, maybe?
Oh, there's no light on anymore.
Ah, here we go. Okay. I
Okay,
don't know
we're
what
back?
happened there. That was weird. We're back.
Oh, amazing. Okay, we're back.
Sorry if we disappeared for a second.
we're
I didn't
back.
edit it. I just
It's okay.
I don't know what happened there. Yeah. About Apple.
Trust me, this is going to be a non-edited episode. Like we just fully go unfiltered over here. So
Yeah, that's what I'm doing. AK and Gracie were like, maybe you should edit it. I'm like, I don't know.
it takes a lot of time. Not,
Takes
not
a lot of time,
but like you
and
have to listen
I'm
through it a
kind
lot.
of going for just this random vibe.
Yeah,
Like it'd be
I
weird
like
if I
it.
just edited
Yeah.
this.
And like just see the growth of the podcast when you're like really big and interviewing Taylor Swift, like where like everything's gonna be dialed in. There's gonna be lighting, everything, and then you're gonna be like, oh my God, remember the days like on October 22nd where the video stopped recording midway.
Hopefully, I still remember you at that point when I'm that famous.
No. Don't forget me when you're all famous. And
I am
you live
jealous
in New
of
York City.
those big setups. They have the boom mics, instead
Oh,
of this
yeah.
thing, so you can kind of just relax and
Well, that's what.
the mic's just in your face.
Well, that's what. Or like Jake Shane just like unscrews it and like holds it right here, like because you.
Could you do that with
Yeah,
this?
you just have to unscrew it on the side. Like,
Should we do?
Like, look.
Wait, why isn't mine unscrewing?
Like that's what I was saying. Like we should, when I was really full from the fabulous dinner that I made, if we should be horizontal
Oh, wait. Be careful with this
to make
thing.
sure it doesn't fall. To be horizontal so we could lay on the couch and hold the microphones.
I guess we could. I'm not opposed to changing that. Well, I mean, at this point, let's
Oh.
keep it where we're at. Wait, all right, let's not do this.
Uh oh, we're losing things.
Yeah, hold on. There's too much going on.
This is the Average Joe podcast experience.
Yeah, this one's a mess.
Here.
Yikes. This one's also stuck.
You should just clip this. You should just clip our technical difficulties.
Wait, I can't get this one. I don't know why it's. That was hurting my hand.
I got mine back.
Oh, I was gonna actually try it. After I said we shouldn't.
After you said you shouldn't.
Wait, this one doesn't have any of the things.
None of the silver ring.
Oh, get out of! Look at this. Why do I feel like I should like sing now?
La la da 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 da.
I wanna be where you are. See, that's no.
No,
Nope.
we're not
Whoop,
doing
skirt.
that.
I can do ad
I don't
libs.
think we're doing that.
Mama. 2000 drop top.
Do you feel like you're all free with your microphone now?
Yeah, I feel like I could. Should I like stand up? Whoa.
Whoa. See, this is what Jake Shane does. We're basically past that puss podcast.
What an insane.
We're a
name.
therapist. Jake Shane better watch out.
Yeah, Jake Shane. Coming for your head. That could be taken out of context.
That could be
Oh, I don't even mean like violently.
Jake Shane's someone's gonna be like, there's someone coming after you.
The average.
The Average
What,
Joe.
Jake, you haven't heard of the Average Joe podcast?
The Average Joe podcast is coming after you.
All right, I'm putting it back. Are these things important?
Yeah, I think because they go in between. So put the silver thing.
I know, but why? But this one had it, and the other one had none.
Maybe just mine has them both. Maybe just even them out. Do one on each side.
But there's 3.
Oh, we'll do 2 on.
No, I'm just gonna do it.
Did one drop?
No, the other one just didn't have it for some reason. All right, let's be more entertaining for people.
Okay, so something clippable.
Yeah, this is how this podcast is gonna get famous. What you say right here.
I think that the Super Bowl halftime show for 2026 one, it's a halftime show. I really don't understand why people are so upset about it. I get it. It's Super Bowl. But if you're wondering why it's happening, it's because Roger Goodell wants to play 32 football games in 32 countries, like overseas. Like he wants every single team to play across the
he wants to play
overseas.
32 countries, or he just wants every team.
He just wants every single team to play overseas, like at least one game a season. So I guess it'd be 16 games because 2 teams play, whatever. And so that's what it is. And he even came out today saying that the reason why we're having him is because he's the number 2 globally streamed artist in the world. So if he's wanting to grow the presence of of NFL across the globe, he's gonna have someone like that on it. He wanted to have Taylor Swift. But Taylor Swift, they wouldn't let her own the rights to the music that she'd be performing, like if she did a special edit or something. So that's why she's not performing. So if you can't get number 1, you go to number 2. But
yes, but Bad Bunny's, I mean, his music's great.
yeah,
and I know
I
he's
love
super
his
popular,
music. Yeah,
but it's an American sport.
yeah. I mean, he's Puerto Rican.
All his songs are in Spanish.
Yeah, I mean,
It's not like
but
Shakira, where most of her songs are English.
But I think it still goes to that point of Roger Goodell. He wants to have other countries be watching the Super Bowl, so I think that's why.
He's Puerto Rican.
Yeah.
Oh, so he is a good.
Mhm.
Oh, interesting. I didn't even know that.
And
But all his songs are Spanish. That's the
Yes.
part that throws me off. Because
Yeah.
even if you want to expand, this is still an American sport.
no, for sure.
It's a bizarre pick.
But I don't know. People were mad when Katy Perry did it. I think some people are gonna be mad no matter what.
Well, of course. But you don't think Bad Bunny is a extra, do you not think that's kind of weird picking an artist who only sings Spanish songs to
I
the
think when
most,
you think about it
American
on the
thing
global
ever?
scale, it's not as
But
obtuse.
it's not there's a difference between going and playing games in these different places.
Mm-hmm.
The Super Bowl is the biggest event they have.
Yeah. I think I've only been thinking about it on the global scale, but and I personally like his music, so I don't really have.
I like his
certain
music too. I don't have any.
But I mean, I get it. Not having I don't know, who would have been the next choice.
I have no idea. You would know that better than I would.
People were throwing out Metallica, which I think would have been great, but the younger, not I don't want to say the younger generation doesn't know Metallica, but you know what I mean. I think Roger Goodell said
John Summit.
the shit out of John Summit. I would have liked Miley Cyrus. I think Miley Cyrus would have been a great
That
pick.
would be.
But people would have been pissed about Miley Cyrus. I think it's a lose-lose situation.
You don't think more people are pissed about Bad Bunny than average? I know people are like, oh, Kendrick Lamar, oh, Katy Perry. Bad Bunny is that's a.
I think it's
actually
just because his
controversial
music
pick.
is in Spanish.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which does matter. I don't think that's
Yeah.
irrelevant.
Strong Hispanic heritage in America, though. But, I get it. I mean, it's not like we're Spanish is our number 1 speaking language.
I mean, all of the NFL is in English.
Yeah.
But
I don't know. Roger Goodell wants to bring the NFL to other countries, so I think that's why.
and he's really well liked.
Yeah, he's very well liked. We're talking about someone that's really well liked.
That's insane to be booed every time you go somewhere public.
In your commissioner of the most valuable sports
Although,
league in
the amount of
the
money
country.
he makes, who cares? Boo me. I'll go cry in my
Literally,
private jet.
I'll go cry with my millions as I go bathe.
I'll go cry with Bad Bunny.
I'm sure they're crying together. No, I've always been pulling for Miley Cyrus. I mean, I hope that she gets it one day. I don't even know if Taylor Swift
totally
has
see
the
her.
right demographic to do the Super Bowl. I
mean,
think that
she does.
I just think that
Is that not though? I don't know. I feel is that a conflict? If the Chiefs are in it,
yeah, that might have been it. I mean, maybe.
is that considered? I mean,
Maybe.
I don't know. Who decides what's a conflict though?
Yeah,
I don't really
exactly.
see that. But
Yeah. She's she goes from the booth down to the field to perform and back to his booth. But I get it though. People aren't gonna understand his music, but then it's you don't have to watch the halftime show. I don't know. I'm very I'm very indifferent on it. I feel it's if you don't want to watch it, you don't have to watch it. You know what I mean? Or you can watch it.
yeah.
I
mean, I didn't really think Kendrick Lamar was that good.
yeah,
I thought Rihanna was great.
Rihanna
I
was
really liked
amazing.
Rihanna's.
Rihanna was amazing. I thought Rihanna was amazing. I didn't think The Weeknd was good. Why was The Weeknd chosen? You know what I mean? It's
The Weeknd's huge though.
I know.
I
but
thought The Weeknd was pretty good.
I
Might be
just-
a hot take.
I like The Weeknd. I just like, I don't know. I didn't think that like for the Super Bowl, but I don't know. Like, people don't think Bad Bunny for the Super Bowl. So I think it's all, it's all
But-
subjective. You know what I mean? Like it's all.
But the difference between Bad Bunny is all these other artists are like, their songs are in
English-speaking.
English.
Yeah.
Is the difference.
Yeah.
In a very American sport.
Mhm.
And didn't Bad Bunny, he refused to play in America at all?
Yeah, he was
like, any
afraid of
shows?
like ICE agents would come.
Like, I don't know.
Yeah.
That's just like it's a bold pick if you're Roger Goodell, knowing what the NFL.
I think Roger Goodell is more focused on padding his pockets and bringing NFL to the whole world.
I guess
which
his
is
thought-
clear.
His,
Which is
his
clear.
thought could be who cares about our audience? They're still gonna watch the Super Bowl.
I think that's exactly what it's that and the fact of like, fuck it. If I can get
If they're pissed and they're talking about it,
yeah,
more people.
I mean, there's more impressions talking about it. At the end of the day, you want people to be talking about the halftime show. So
Is he
like,
low-key a genius?
exactly. Like, you never know. And like, I think for him, he's like, how can I pad my pocket? I want to bring games to Brazil. I want to bring games to Spain. I want to bring games to all these countries. And where like, one day maybe they have like an international, an INFL. I don't know. Like, but like something like that where it's like, okay, so fuck it. I'll have the number 2 global streaming artist. And like I said, he has so much money. He doesn't give a shit.
Who?
Roger Goodell.
Yeah, but they do care about the brand still.
Yeah.
But
But
I think that's the only
people
that
are talking
he's
about
huge.
it. So
He's huge globally, and we don't think this will hurt whoever. All the Americans who would be pissed about it are still gonna watch.
he must not. I mean, I'm sure they did a ton of demographic research and stuff like that. But
What, do you have a question? Soon. 5 to 10 minutes.
yeah,
We're getting told to wrap up again. We can never do an uninterrupted podcast.
literally. I just think that like,
You
he's-
can do it.
yeah.
My music's gonna be too loud, and it's gonna be.
Why don't you just not play music?
Because I'm scared a demon's gonna come attack me. Like music.
Demons, aka
This sounds like a personal problem.
It
We'll be
is.
done in 5 to 10 minutes. Okay.
Okay. The boss has spoken.
The what?
The boss has spoken.
Yeah. Did we just get fired?
I know. Hey, I'm just rooting for a non-Chief Super Bowl. At the end of the day.
Cheers to that.
Cheers to that. The non-Chief Super Bowl. I mean, I think a lot of people would be very happy about that. Let Travis go and retire. Not in the Super Bowl. Let him and Taylor go off and get married and have babies
Have
and
Beautiful many
and
children.
have, all that and go live their lives together. They can skip away into the frolic
Like young ballet Maddie should have.
into the sunshine and go live their lives. And I just want a non-Chiefs Super Bowl.
Well, since we're on a timeline, anything else we should cover?
We're always being interrupted. Maybe we should call this episode Interrupted.
Girl interrupted.
Girl, comment interrupted.
Angelina Jolie.
Angelina
queen.
Jolie in that movie.
We should have done a laying down on that.
We should have. That would have been really cool.
You said that, but I thought you were like joking. Like,
No,
should we be
I was, like,
horizontal?
I was
You're like,
really
no, we
full.
should be
I was really full.
horizontal.
I was really full, and I was ready to slump on the couch.
That would be a funny setting. Like setting up there and then just. But I had my projector all set up and ready.
You
to go.
did. And I appreciate
that we used twice.
I appreciate all the setup that you put into this. Nothing. The only thing that I have left is I have a new show for the both of us to watch. Whether we need to start that this week or
What show?
next. It's called Task on HBO. I've heard nothing but amazing things about it.
Also,
About
did you
it.
watch Gen V?
No,
Oh,
I watched The Boys, but I don't watch Gen V.
All right, we can start Task. How long are the episodes?
Probably like an hour.
I want to see what they're.
I don't think I'll be able to start one tonight, but maybe tomorrow.
Let's see what Taylor Swift, Travis Kelce's.
Oh,
is the
God.
prediction.
Wait, that's a really cute baby.
I see it.
I can see it. That'd be a really cute baby.
AI could probably get pretty accurate with the baby, would look
which is
like.
crazy. Like that's something that.
Who are these kids?
Oh God, is that Travis on the right? I think that's Travis on the right,
Let's
and that's
see.
how we do it on the Average Joe podcast.
That is.
Controversy. I'll probably talk about how Roger Goodell literally just spoke out about it today. Yeah, it's because he was asked if they were going to drop
he
it.
reaffirmed. He said we're
Yeah.
keeping this.
Yeah, that's what he said today, 8 hours ago.
Let's see what
Let's
are
see
the,
what
what are the
Reddit has
people
to
of
say.
Reddit saying?
Bonito.
I'm not a Bad Bunny fan.
Just gonna ignore the show. It's not a
Why
serious
would they?
situation.
Dang, Reddit. And why would they reconsider? You don't negotiate with terrorists. All right, that's enough Reddit for the day. You can't spend too much time on Reddit.
No, you just go. You
threads.
start going down threads and deep dark holes that you're like, well, I don't even know how I got
Where
here.
am I?
Where am I? I just went.
Who am I?
What am I doing?
Well, Madison, hour 45, talked about Blair Bacon. I think we
Blair
killed
Bacon.
it. Clippable Bad Bunny controversy moment.
Taylor
Put, like, a clip of him.
Swift. What else did we talk about? Soho House.
I mean, the usual.
The huge.
Pilates.
Pilates.
Disco lines. I want to be a disco boy.
I know. I'm glad that we got longer than 30 minutes this time.
Yeah, this feels proper. It is It is weird. This really does fly by. Hour
It
45.
does.
Well, let's go start the new show. We can task it up.
Perfect.
All
Episode
right.
1.
Episode 30.
As I almost just undid the chords.
Adios.
Bye.